Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls 2. So last time, we beat a couple of bosses, made our way to this Lost Bastille, and broke our way into this man's workshop by blowing a hole in his wall. We're going to pick up this Craftsman Hammer and Twinkling Titanite now that he has moved over next to that flame, and later on, like I said, he's going to be a pretty instrumental blacksmith for us. That door right there actually needs a key that you get later on, which is why it was so important that we broke that wall down. And now that door is fairly pointless, but hey, you know, an alternate way in if you're against vandalism, which I'm not sure why you would be in the Dark Souls series, because everything's already kind of fucked up. Uh-oh. Yeah, that was something that I realized was going to happen a little bit too late. Let's go ahead, backflip out of there, and take out this dog quickly. Oh, shit. Okay. Should have died there. Luckily, stairs are good defense against guys like this. He blew up another one! How do you find these things, man? You're crazy. Anyway, we'll go ahead and take him out. That is not an ideal start. We're already missing an Estus here because I'm an idiot and just basically allowed myself to explode, but that's okay. We'll take out this dog so he doesn't sneak up on us, and we're going to be heading on to the next boss here. Pretty much just pumping him out, like for this little stretch of gameplay. I had never realized it before, but there's actually just a bunch of bosses. Okay, here he comes next to another fucking exploding barrel. Jesus Christ. You guys need to get over your addiction to those. Well, that was not the most effective roll because he like got staggered right as I rolled out of the way, but that's okay. Alright, so we're going to come up here, and instead of just going straight along, we're going to make use of this little shortcut here. Well, not a shortcut, but like a way to a new area. We're going to break these barrels because we have to deal with a little bit of a struggle here. Not really a struggle, but you know, it's not the easiest engagement in the world. It's something that I've seen a lot of new players get stuck on. You know, a story told by a whole bunch of fucking bloodstains here and like summon signs from people who went too hollow and want to do this with somebody else. So we've got these three dudes, and we have to find a hole in their defenses. We're actually just going to go ahead and dark orb them. At least get a couple dead like this. Oops. Oh, man. Uh-oh. This is actually really not good because we can aggro more if we come in here. What have I done? They're all so close to fucking dead. Okay. We're fucked. Let's run. That's what we're going to do. We're going to run away from this situation. I'm going to climb up this ladder, and I don't think they're going to fall. Uh-oh. Fuck! That's not how you run through that area. That was really dumb of me. I was just trying to get some distance between me and them, thinking the Dark Orb would kill them a little more quickly than it would. And it sure didn't, did it? I'm used to doing this with a melee weapon. I haven't really done like a heavy casting build at all yet, so this is a little bit of a first for me. Like, I've done a dark build before, but that was very much mainly like I started out as a melee build and then kind of grew into a dark build later on. So anyway, let's bait this guy into blowing this thing up, but not get caught in the ensuing explosion. There we go. That's how you do it. And now you come down here so we don't aggro the dog. Yeah, excellent. And I'll stay below you so you can't really hit me with your attacks. There we go. Much better. Shameful display at the start of this video, but hopefully we'll recover from that okay. It's weird again because I have so many stats put into intelligence and faith, so I have like very little utility as a just a normal hitting people dude. Like, these enemies are way harder for me than they should be. Oh, that didn't hit me. Excellent. Oh shit, that one did. Oh well, that's okay. Dude, already doing way better than we did last time. And this time we're gonna bait these guys out a little bit and not do this so stupidly. Again, we do want all of these things destroyed so we don't back ourselves into them. But I'm going to start out with the idea in mind that I'm going to use Dark Orb and not invent it partway through. Just walk far enough forward that this guy's like, oh, I'm angry at you. Oh, fuck, I aggroed 5 of them. How is that possible? I went like 2 extra pixels. I'm probably fucked again. Like, killing 5 of these guys is going to be a big problem for me. And we can't actually... Well, at least this is all of them, so if we back ourselves back into the building, then it's not going to be the biggest problem in the world. Like, there are no more to aggro. We got them all, guys. Success. Alright, let's see here. Kill that guy like that. Oh, come on. How did that miss? I can't afford that right now. Let's finish him off. Nope. There we go. Now there's only 3. There's going to be one coming up the stairs behind me, so I need to be careful about that. That guy's going to take a bullet for his friend. There's the guy up the stairs. As foretold. Shit, man. My stamina is a huge concern. Oh my god. These guys are just best friends forever. Alright. There we go. Success! Go ahead and grab this free life gem and this free life gem, and then we'll go back to the place I ran forward to earlier. Climb up that ladder. I probably should have used a life gem there instead of an Estus, so that we can conserve our resources a little bit. Let's grab the Soul of a Proud Knight and Human Effigy. Always useful. Soul of a Proud Knight is like, what, 3,000 souls I think, in the Human Effigy. Obviously reverses the effects of hollowing, and I actually really need to be human for this boss fight, so we're going to try to get summoned again. Because even if I wasn't summoning players, it's pretty important to have the NPC summon. My first time through the game, I actually did all the bosses without a summon. This one took a long-ass time to do without the NPC summon, which I did not even know existed. But this time through the game, gonna be using summon so I don't spend a million years. So I'm going to wait until I get summoned from this summon sign, and actually let's go ahead and open up this door back here while we're waiting. Oh, we can't from this side. I don't know what the deal with this alternate route is. Like, it's not faster because you have to deal with more dudes over there. And it's just hard. Like, you go in there and there's bullshit. Hey, we're being summoned. Excellent. I kept on talking until the summon happened, so I didn't have to cut the footage. This is a very, very common place to get summoned. How did this guy not aggro those guys? I don't understand how that could have possibly happened. Weird. Anyway. Let's go ahead and wait. Ah, yeah. Let's do some... Oh, that's pumped up. I wanted, let's switch these. I'm not going to point at anything. I want a righty ho. There we go. That's my favorite emote. Hey. I don't know, just the nonchalantness of it I really enjoy. This guy's waiting for another summon. He could just get the NPC summon if he wanted to, but I'm worried about going over to the NPC summon because I think those dudes are going to see me and he might get pissed off if I aggro some monsters on him when he's not expecting it. There you go, he's got it. He's going to summon Pilgrim Belclair, which is actually a fantastic NPC summon. Like, he's really all you need to get through this fight. Unless he dies, which he sometimes does die. But often, before he dies, he does enough damage to be worth his while anyway. He's just going to fucking shoot a soul arrow just because. It's crazy. He's a little bit overzealous, maybe, but that's okay. So this guy is 1/3 of the boss, as you can see from the health bars. There are actually 3 of these, so this is a very Ornstein and Smoey kind of encounter. We get the drop on this guy and get to kill him without drawing the ire of the other 2, as long as we don't drop off of this platform. But uh-oh. Okay, he's gonna jump back up. We just need to put our shields up. Please, God, put your shield up. Please. I think it's just going to stay down there with Pilgrim Belclair, so I'm going to drop down as well. He's just going to hang out here, I guess. So, yeah, we'll kill that guy. Oh, these guys are murder on weapon durability. I might actually, like, use up my falchion here, which sucks a lot. And if we don't win, then we're in a pretty bad situation. You need to heal, man. I really don't want this guy to die, because if he does die, that puts me in a really awkward position where I've used all of my Estus and my my weapon durability on a unsuccessful boss fight. Just trying to bait an attack out of this guy. There we go. So this is a pretty standard like strategy for this boss. 2 people focus on one and 1 person on the other, and you just get one dead while distracting the other, because the way this boss kills you is not one of these guys, it's 2 of them coming at you at the same time. And it seems like we got it. As long as the host doesn't fucking die over there. Alright, you just stay back, man. Pilgrim Belclair and I have this shit. Oh god. I really want this guy to survive. You're all good, man. You don't have to be here. Okay, excellent. Falchion +5 at risk, but it doesn't matter because we have 1. So, excellent righty-ho to you, sir. And that's my humanity restored, and a sizable number of souls as well, which is nice. Especially with the covetous silver serpent ring, which somebody brought up to me. They didn't think it worked on bosses, but I looked it up and it definitely does, which I was really sure about too, because I notice a big difference when I use it or don't during like summons like that. Up to wait, what am I doing? Cancel summon sign. That was a weird brain fart. Anyway, let's go ahead and summon Pilgrim Belclair. Same dude that we just hung out with the last time. As well as... nobody? I can't believe there are no summon signs here. That's really mind-blowing to me. Because this is a very popular boss to summon for, but anyway. I guess it's just you and me, Belclair. Let's do this shit. No big deal. I've definitely killed this boss many times with no human summons, because it is not that hard, really. As long as you have somebody to share tank with. The only concern is that Pilgrim Belclair, like, I'm going to rely on him to draw a tank from one of the bosses, and there's a good chance that he'll fuck it up and just, like, stop, and then both bosses will get on me at once, and that is a excellent way to die in this boss. So hopefully that doesn't happen. What are you doing, Belclair? You're crazy, man. You know, finish this guy up. Uh-oh. Okay, here comes the other ones. Let's finish this guy off as quickly as possible before the 3rd sentinel comes. And Belclair is getting his shit rocked. That's not good. Uh-oh. Oh, come on! That was a one-shot? Wow. I was in the middle of my cast animation. I couldn't have possibly done anything. I couldn't roll. I couldn't put my shield up. I was just dead as soon as he started that attack, basically. I don't know why Belclair dropped down there and drew aggro from everything. That is a pretty big piss off, really. I'm just not excited about that decision on his part. So now we're gonna have to get summoned again, and this is getting tedious. I might just use a human effigy instead, so I can resummon Belclair. Okay, blow up the thing. Blow it up. Yeah, you got it. Oh, what the fuck, man? How could that have possibly hit me? It already exploded, and then I walked into the lingering fire. Alright. Whatever. Kill that guy the only way we know how. This is getting very frustrating. This is the worst run I've had through this area since my first run through this area. Ah, that's not true, actually. When I did my dual Saestus build, this boss was actually a big pain in the ass. It was like one of the major challenges for me to learn how to dodge this boss. Watch out for the explodey barrel. Alright, I'll just lose window focus again. It's so annoying that that happens in this game as well as Spelunky. I don't know what the fuck the issue is. I know other people have the issue with Spelunky losing focus. I haven't heard it for Dark Souls 2 yet. But it's pretty bad. How are you not dead? Luckily, he also didn't hurt me. But I was really sure that last hit was going to kill him, which is why I backed off there. But anyway, this time, we are not going to worry about killing all these guys. We are just going to run through, because if you do run through like before aggroing anything, then they don't catch up to you and hurt you on the ladder. We're going to go human first, and I'm going to use a life gem, and then we're just going to run for it. Mostly because these guys actually injure my sword enough that I won't be able to finish the boss if I don't have an extra human summon. But also because I don't want to waste your guys' time by killing all those guys again, or like dealing with this whole area. That guy's probably going to climb up the ladder after me. Well, that's okay, because we can just be in the boss. Oh wait, look, human summon. Let's go, man. Come on, Rick. And Pilgrim Belclair, and if we can get these guys and get in there quickly, that'll be awesome. Ah, good, that guy just loses aggro if he comes this far. And those guys didn't get mad at me. Excellent. I really thought I was going to be just like running and getting Pilgrim Belclair and then fucking running for it before those guys attacked me, but that's how you don't get their aggro, you just don't piss them off. Anyway, you guys ready? Hopefully. Rick might be AFK, but that's okay. He'll come in eventually, and the first part of this battle is not a big deal. Why did I lose my target? Like, I targeted this guy for a millisecond, and then I lost it and almost got hit as a result. That would have really pissed me off. I'll just tank this guy. Hey, Rick's here. Hey, Rick. How's it going, buddy? Oops. Alright, I guess that's what Pilgrim Belclair did last time. That's okay, dude's dead. I'm gonna use another life gem just so I don't get one shot here. And I'll just wait for them to finish it off, I guess. Excellent. And now I'll start using some spells because it's a lot safer to keep my distance from these guys. Oh my god. Come on, targeting system. Okay, where's the other guy? There he is. Alright, we don't want them grouped together like this. This is the exact wrong thing. But hopefully they'll start splitting up. At least they're both on Belclair, though. It's okay for him to be in a dangerous situation, because he's just an NPC. But he is really getting his ass kicked, isn't he? This will focus this guy down. I'm in a bad situation here, because I can't see the other guy. Just want to make sure I have eyes on both of them. Man, these dark orbs are not tracking accurately. There we go. One sentinel down, one summon down. No big deal. Pilgrim Belclair. Not very important at this point. And we'll just, one of us will tank, one of us will cast. And no big deal who does what or how it works out. Easy. I'm tempted to try to like roll dodge this shit, but if I fuck that up, then I will definitely die, which would be awful. Oh, okay, good. Thank you, Rick. Well done on being the surviving phantom. He's got some scummy like DLC pre-order bonus stuff, but that's okay. He's a good guy. Thanks, Rick, if you're watching this. Anyway, so that is the Ruined Sentinels done. I'm sorry it took me like fucking 2 deaths to get through that area. That is pretty pathetic. But hey, shit happens. Go ahead and pop open this illusory wall for some items that might actually be important for us. I've never used this stuff before, but now that I'm trying to do more of a caster, less of a melee character, some rogue water might be pretty good. It is something that restores HP as well as spell uses. That's an item over there I don't know how to get to. What does this say? Try jumping. Yeah, I've tried jumping over and over and over again. I don't think you can jump that far, but maybe I'm just bad. We're going to go ahead and walk up there and then back off because my first time through the game, beat the boss, was like, wow, that was awesome. Good job, me. Fucking got one shot by that explosion and then died on my way back to the 3 asshole knights and lost all my souls. It was bad. I was very, very mad about that. But anyway, we've got 50,000 souls basically with which to go ahead and upgrade some stuff. So we're going to do that. First thing I want to do is make sure we've used large Titanite shards to upgrade our stuff as much as possible. So let's see here. Reinforcing. We need 2 more Titanite shards for that. We're on large Titanite shards for the falchion. So we'll just buy 2 more Titanite shards. This guy sells a maximum of 8. But that's okay. That's plenty for what we're doing. And then we'll go ahead and reinforce the Archdrake staff And we could use a large Titanite shard to upgrade it again, but I'd rather just skip forward to getting this into the Titanite chunk area. Because ironically, Titanite chunks actually way easier to pick up in this game than large Titanite shards. I don't know why, I don't know what the fuck the idea is behind that design decision, but that's the way it is. We're gonna go ahead and speak with this lady and level, or actually, hang on. Okay, so do we have the, no, we didn't buy Dark Weapon. Let's go buy Dark Weapon, because I definitely want to get that attuned, and we're gonna level up attunement for that, which is what lets you have more than one spell going at once. Like right now we only have Dark Orb, and that's because we don't have room for another spell. So we're gonna level attunement, but first we're gonna buy Dark Weapon and make sure we have the stats for it. 16 int, 14 faith. Do we have that? Let's find out. 16 int, 14 apparently. Hang on. 18 int, 15 faith. Excellent. Okay, so we already have the stats for that because we had to level for this Archdrake staff, and that's why I didn't mind leveling up for the Archdrake staff rather than finding a different catalyst, is because we you know, needed to level up anyway for other spells, and later on we'll be using like Resonant Soul and stuff as well. So let's go ahead and level up and make sure we get the attunement for that. I would like 2 more attunement slots. We'll get up to 3 attunement. Excellent. And then for the rest of this, let's see here. Endurance would actually be fantastic because we're having a lot of trouble with running out of endurance, but I'd also like to keep int and faith high, but we can get that later. Yeah, let's get endurance up to 10, and then we'll start worrying about other stuff, because having a bigger stamina bar is going to be a big deal for us. We don't have any more Estus Flask shards now. So now with that extra attunement, we can get Dark Weapon going as well as heal, and that's going to be awesome for us. Or we could have Great Soul Arrow instead. That could be good, just having some extra spell casting. I think that's going to be better, because we have life gems, and I'm definitely not going to use all those. So let's do that. And now we'll go ahead and travel back to Servant's Quarters, which is the last place we went to. And we'll move on to probably not the next boss, but at least the next area. Hang on, how many more souls do we need to level? Like 2,000. We'll wait until we get some more souls before leveling up again, because I don't see myself dying and losing all these, but then again, who knows. Let me just put down a summon sign there. We're nowhere near a boss right now. They're probably just like concerned about what's ahead, so they want to see it in somebody else's game without risking dying. I've definitely done that before, like assumed a boss is ahead and put down a summon sign and then been summoned. It's like, oh, I'm just helping this guy kill a bunch of enemies, and oh, they died. Alright, well, that was good use of time. I don't want to touch the bloodstain. There we go. Pick up a free human effigy there. I love that there are always bloodstains here because people try to roll through the barrels and there's just a cliff past them, so they end up rolling down the cliff. That's my favorite. Go ahead and kill this guy. I love when they try to use pyromancy because it's just like, nope, sorry, not gonna work, man. We'll come over here and grab this flame butterfly, and I actually don't know what's over there. I wonder where that would take us. I'm kind of tempted. Let's do it. Let's go on an adventure. Large Soul of Nameless Soldier. I never realized you could jump over here, but I was just looking at it. I was like, wait a minute, I can totally get to that opposing rooftop. Oh, we're just like, we skipped a little pointless area. I guess that's a shortcut compared to what I would normally do here. I hope I didn't miss any important items, though. I don't think I did. I think I would remember. How did you see me? Fuck these enemies, by the way. They are, kind of dickish. If you don't kill them very quickly, they jump on you and do a shitload of damage, and the ones with glowy chests paralyze you. And there are a bunch of different elements, actually. Uh oh, this is bad. Okay, good. Good. Alright. These are like, those enemies have some of the highest combo you to death potential in the entire game. There's one hiding in here. That was weird. My guy did the backstab animation even though there was no chance of that working. Hey. Alright. There are illusory walls around here, but actually nothing important behind them, so we're just going to ignore that. Kill this guy. Kill this guy. And later on there's going to be a bonfire upstairs, but before we can get there we need to get kind of a key item that you don't really get too many of until later on in the game. So we'll ignore that for now and just not go upstairs. Kill this guy. Not so fucking strong when you don't have 4 of your friends behind you, huh? And we'll just run forward here and make it to the next, you know, major area. We're leaving the Lost Bastille and making it to Sinner's Rise, which is an area I don't actually know the lore behind it, but it is the home of one of the major bosses in the game. There are, as you might have gathered by the NPC dialogue, the first thing you do in Dark Souls 2 is go after 4 distinct bosses, and after you get all 4 of them, then the game changes. It's much like in Dark Souls 1 collecting the 4 Lord Souls, except you do it at the beginning of the game instead of the end of the game. There's a fucking dragon or something going on. Oh! Where did you come from? I have no idea where that guy came from at all. Hey! What are you guys doing? Yeah, I'll farm you for souls, I don't care. Alright, anyway, now that we have some more souls, we'll go ahead and head back to Majula and level up a little bit more. Get our endurance a little bit higher so that we can make sure we don't just drain all of our stamina by shooting a few spells. Level up endurance one more time. And we need like 1,600 more souls to level again. And I'm thinking, why not? Because it's not like I'm going to use these souls for anything else. Let's see here. Large soul of a nameless soldier. Bring us up to, hang on, how many do we need again? 4,600 basically. So soul of a nameless soldier, if we use 2 of these, that was too many. Oh well. Let's go ahead and level. I thought those did less than they ended up doing. And we'll get to 100 stamina, which is a pretty good place to hang out. Later on, we'll definitely want to get to 120 by getting another 10 levels in that, but for right now, I think we're good, and we'll start leveling up other stuff again. But for right now, this is a really good stopping point, because next time we're going to be going into a pretty difficult boss that could potentially take me a couple tries, though I hope not, because I've gotten pretty okay at it. But, you know, I've thought that many times during this Let's Play, and things always go worse in Let's Plays than they do in off-camera play for a number of reasons. You know, nerves, having to commentate at the same time, just dumb luck. Anyway, thank you guys for watching another episode of Dark Souls 2. Next time, we'll be taking on Sinner's Rise. So I'll see you guys then.